I've added a few new features to govwho.com that I wanted to share. I've added NAICS code searchability as well as conversation starters. So let's look at NAICS first. If you go to the landing page, just govwho.com, and you can go in and there's some search tips, and I've got some pre-built NAICS codes. We can look at the one for 541512 computer systems design. Let's click on that. You can also just, if you know the NAICS code, click it, add it to the search bar and search that way. So you see that over the past year, we've had $53.2 billion worth of contract awards. Now, there's been more awards under this NAICS than 53 billion, excuse me, but the contract count is limited to 100 returns for every search that you do. So you'll never see more than 100 contracts. That's just a limitation of the USA Spending API that I'm using. Again, all of this data is real data. It's not AI. It's not made up. It's coming directly from usaspending.gov via their API. So again, we've entered that NAICS. You can see here the top 100 contracts. GSA is doing the bulk of it. Then you have VA, Department of State, Department of Defense, etc. On the left-hand side, you see the agencies that are awarding these contracts, and on the left-hand side, you see the primes that are actually winning the work. You can drill into each of these by clicking on the left bar. So you can click into VA. You can see, who's winning at VA, and the contracts, shift when you drill down. You can also drill down into the actual awardee, the agency, and then click back out. So we'll click back out to all agencies. When you do click in, it also filters the contracts from the last year, or monies, contracts that have monies obligated in the past year. And this list of awards has a link that'll take you straight to the usaspending.gov website so you can see the actual award. I've also added conversation starters. So Rocky Mountain Cyber is coming up. FCO West is coming up next week, week after. What this allows you to do is for a NAICS or for a keyword, you can come in here and click on the button, and it will give you a list of icebreaker conversations that you can have with the agencies or with the vendors or both. Basically, if you're going around, walking around booths, or you have a chance for a hallway conversation, they're good to have in your hip pocket or on your phone. You can copy them and to your laptop, or you can download them as text and have them on your phone. But they're good to have. You should read through them, just get familiar with them. But again, if you don't have a lot of time to prep, these are good. In addition to the prime to award flow, we also have subcontracts. Now the subcontracts are a subset or a smaller set. You can imagine not every prime is going to give work share to a sub, but many do. In this case, for this NAICS, we're showing that there is $3.2 billion in subaward flow from those 100 records that we pulled. And again, these are drillable too. We can drill down into DoD. We can see for this NAICS, Peraton, ECS Federal, Leidos are some of the primes, and then some of the subs. Sometimes this is common. You'd have two primes, one sub into the other, but you see some of the other subs, Caresoft, WWT, August Shell. These may be familiar to you. As you drill into these, the subawards also filter as well, and you can click. You can open the award. In this case, let's open an award. It'll take you to USA Spending. That USA Spending .gov site is going to have a lot more detail. It'll be the prime award, but you can also click on the subawards, and in this case, we know the subaward is to Northrop Grumman. But in a lot of cases, there'll be multiple subawardees, so it's good to be able to look at that data. In addition to the conversation starters for primes, I've built a teaming conversation starters. So if you're a sub looking to team with a prime, these are good ways to break the ice with them. If you're at at an event, walk up to their booth before you do that. Maybe look through these. If you're a prime looking to do sub work, you can click on that. You can click on both, download them so you have all of them, or copy them and email them to yourself. In addition to the conversation starters, if you have LinkedIn, you can go in. These are dynamic links that as you're drilling in, it will update and give you a hyperlink that'll take you to the people that are listed in LinkedIn as working active employees for Oracle, Health, Booz Allen, Accenture, or whoever is working for companies for these keywords or NAICS codes that you look for. If you're looking for a job, you can also click on jobs. It'll take you to the jobs listing for those companies on the LinkedIn page. There's also a link for news and updates if you're looking for awards or contracts that they may have just won. Additionally, you can see the skills that are in demand for this NAICS, cybersecurity, obviously, also DevOps and cloud, and you can see where the place of performance is. So that'll give you some more data that you can have a richer conversation with the agency or with the primes or subs if you happen to run into them at a conference, or maybe you're just prepping in the parking lot and fixing to go into a meeting that you haven't had time to do a lot of work for. So, so good to have. This is all free, govwho.com. I'm updating it based on user feedback. So if you have something that you'd like to see or capability that you think would be beneficial to the individual contributors, sales managers, BD folks, I'd love to hear it. Thanks a lot.